Welcome to eveonline. I'm Major Freak. It's got some music in the background to keep me energized without falling asleep. This is one of the new ore anomalies in Lowsec. For GNEISS, it's a small, and what I'm trying to do is trying to get within 18 of everything, but I'm pretty sure I won't be able to. Pretty sure if I do, I might be too close to all these decloaking objects, so we're going to ignore that one. Let's see. Yeah, okay, 16. So as you can see, look, we are right smack in the middle. So 19 there. I don't want to be too close into the warp in, as far away as possible, but still within range. So what I'll probably do is go right here. And now, actually, tell you what. It'll be right here. Did I do that right? Yeah, eyeballed it. Good. So I'm going to be right here. And I'll be able to pretty much eyeball it next time. I would be right above that sucker in line with this. Oh great, I woke up the wife. Crap. Right, so I'm gonna head back to a few systems back into high sec, grab my Porpoise, which is a scanning vessel. Yeah. And then head back in. And that was nice, so I'll grab some nice crystals. My crystal stir. Average head rate. Warped within 70 of that. Check out who's doing that. Oops, wrong one. We've caught a... That is... I think a planetary... Yeah, planetary. So they're doing planetary interaction colonies. Don't need the tactical overlay anymore. Oh, what are we going on here? What do we got? the thing is, I wouldn't know. Is this? I'm going to guess that it's been mined already. Because if it's average, it would have more. Morphite, hegradite, and jaspit, I'm assuming. Jaspit. There we go. Those being pretty much mined out, so it'd be useless for my purposes for exploration. Yeah, that guy was wanting me to critique one of his fits. It looked really Care Bearish. And there was no point in this. Real no point in that. Once you've scanned your anomalies, they're always going to be the same. This is okay, but this will only help your survey scanner, and you don't need one, so get rid of it. And this won't help your mining drones. So, yeah, there you go. Mining drone 1 suck. Might as well mine high sec ore, really, honestly. Alright. Alright, what do we got? Okay, I got 4. What's this? Mutant. I need to jump into this one. Yeah. And minor crystals. Keep things similar. Nice. One. 3. Kekakar might have logged off. My intuition telling me usually not active right about now. Could be totally wrong, but that's my feeling. Yeah, you'd warped a gate on the high-sec side in a Barguest PvE ship, and mostly, and just stood there, sat there with my other guys sitting there too, and then just warped off. So I figured it was just trying to spook instead of doing anything productive. What am I doing? Right. Okay, barrel right, heading off. Alright. So green, I think this is the one that person should be using. This is a Hail Mary. Rarely ever works. And of course this boosting for my others, and I don't really have a suggestion really for them. Honestly. But if he's got the afterburner, he wants to get close to roids, definitely drop the inertia and the damage control and just go with these two. You wouldn't really need this. So yeah, trying to tailor it for somebody else's. And when they're a keyboard, is pretty much all you can do, really. What do I got here? Oh, this is to increase the strength of the and range of the burst jammer. This is just, I think, low friction, yeah. Yeah, if he's just mining, it's just... Yeah, just... You're gonna be dog meat. Anyways, alright. Whatever. Okay. Just put... Okay, lag. Oops, heavy lag. No Coca car to be seen. Let's head in. I should really get scouts, but YOLO. Yeah, it's not the weekend yet. And people usually don't go into that loop. Typically. If it's not the weekend. Alright, let us head out. Nope, so no. Oh, derp. Doesn't really matter. Rimbah's equidistant anyways. And I could have easily plugged in an ore scanner on that rookie ship. Make it as easy for me. Okie dokie. Docking. Who's this guy? Usually expect these people to come in through wormholes. That is total Care Bear. Yeah, 0-0, total Care Bear. Or Nullsec, whatever. Could have come in through a wormhole. But, you know, a Nullsec doesn't interact with Lowsec. And means he's not a ratter either. Alright. So... Now that was most likely just a scout, probably. Now, I don't think it's a exploration scout, because you have to deal with rats, and dealing with rats ups your security status, so I'm assuming it's just basically a scout that I just saw. That's it. Yes, a small NEISS is not worth the trip into Lowsec, really, honestly. It'll disappear before you know it. And this person's already picked at the anomaly medium already. Yeah, the best way to do, the best way to get a feel for, and where you should really be warping in on an anomaly is going into the test server, basically. It's the best way to do it. Hands down. There's my day off. Forget what the cryos is. What's the cryos? It is... mineral hold. Oh, right. And off we go. Head to there. Yeah, as you can see, yeah, triple core stabs. It's a way to do it. Alright. I don't need this at all. 90 kilometers is good enough. That again. Open these suckers up. Doesn't look like they've been mined at all. I don't think that looks typical. Normally if you mine it, you'll get, you won't get these numbers. This might have been mined. Well, that looks about right. Suck on this. So they're already red, so they're not going to attack unless I actually target them. Or they use a special ability, but they probably already would have, so I'm going to target them. And it takes so long because I've got warp core stabs, I believe. Time. It looks okay. I'm pretty impressed with the numbers, actually, to tell you the truth. Once I attack one, the other will be taken care of. So yeah, this is always going to be the same layout, and to get a 100% certainty, go into the test server, check out all the different types of anomalies. Oh, handy if I actually, formed a squad. Yep. Now I typically won't use the Porpoise for hauling of the ore. I'd use a Miasmos, this one. Alright. So... where would I place them? Alright, this is the tricky bit. So what's my range actually? So let's start. So range is... the range is 23, but I don't have the targeting for that. Absolutely not. So I'm just gonna turn off this sucker. Not needed. And your maximum targeting range is 7.5 kilometers. Alright, so we're definitely going for well, of course, this is my scouting vehicle, so my other I believe has informational warfare. No, it doesn't. It's got burst, mining burst. And it's probably got crystal and cycle time. How about this one? Do I have my informational boost there? No. Man, whatever. Okay, so I am just going to head off home. And these guys, where am I going to put you? That's the workman. I'll head over here. Nope. Let me head you over there. You go over there. You will go. Whoops. You will go. You always set your tactical with your overlay. Always. It kind of lags you out for a bit. Once you're there, it's fine. Send you. Don't think you're going to be close enough for getting 2. That'd be nice if it could, but we'll see. And send you off way over here. Send you off. Ouch. Oops, wrong way. Yeah, tactical. Better situational awareness. And lag. There we go. Over there. Okay. How far? Ness? That's not bad, actually. Alright. So, Q. Put you right there. And hopefully, I'll be able to figure out a way to eyeball it for other similar anomalies. Far am I? It's not bad, actually. And I'll put you... Oh, hey, chill out. Unnecessary lag. Alright. Don't need that. Okay. Alright, 6.7, 11. Could I do it? I might be able to sneak in that one, but I doubt it. I have to get real fancy. In the middle of those, what do you think? 6, 6. Okay. Maybe doable. Come on. Seven 7.2, 7.3. I can. So I've got all those, and I can get Minor Freak elsewhere. Okay, that's not bad. I'd have to get really sketchy to get into the warp areas. But it's doable. Let's do it up. Let's head to... Let's get tactical. I want to be... I see right there. See him... Whoops, wrong one. I want to be right there. Just going by these little icons right there and going right down to where they are. Hereticus. But that's already equidistant for here, so I did the wrong one. I want to be over here. these two, right? These two right here. That should be good enough, and it'll give me a bit of distance away from here. Not much, though. But still, all I have to do is cloak up. Alright. I've got number 410, which is that one. Oh, okay, I don't have to worry about that. It's already covered. Now, of course, the thing is, depends on composition of a... I might need to have that in range if it's a big one. And it's nice. So... okay, ignore that one. Can I get... where's this one? Head towards this, then go towards this. See if we can do this. Perpendicular, off we go. I'm gonna hit stop. Should get in range of that. And what do you think? Doable. Doable. Okay, I can afford to head towards that one a bit. So that's what it'll do. Okay, they're both that distant. Okay, so if I get in between those two, that'll be a good way to eyeball it. So get in between those two. So yeah, it'd be easy to go. That one's right above, and then you eyeball it to there, and halfway in between, and you've got everything in line. That's cool. Alright. Not bad. And dock this one up. And grab the other one. Do I have... wait a minute. Have a specific with targeting range on it. No, just shield. Alright. I think the reason behind that is I'd rather have other things than trying to get range on my small little ships. I've discovered that. Can't have one without the other, right? And sometimes it's basically a zero-sum game. Damn fittings. Okay, so minor freaks, heretics are taken care of. I'm going to jump into this one. Yeah, Rimbah's usually pretty quiet, so that's why I'm a bit too cocky. Don't see any reds or oranges, so just gonna head right in. There, these guys are pretty much all missioners or Lowsec miners. Okay, so minor freaks taken care of there, easily eyeballed. What about this one? No, that's the wrong one I'm looking at. Which one I was looking at before? Why is Hereticus 7.4? Did I accidentally move? No. I don't think I did. I think I'm... yeah. Okay, never mind. So I'm in range of everything. I just thought I was closer. Epithal. Dun, dun, dun. I'm gonna guess shale is a PvEer. Yep. Alright. Dun, dun. Same corp? Probably not. No. Russian. Just an alt doing a planetary interaction. Okay, so Major Freak is going to be... Can I go equal distant between these two? I suppose I could. Let's go this way. So you could probably reach all of these roids with 3 characters. Maybe. There's probably an outlier, I'll bet. So far, looking pretty good. Okay, I don't think I'll be able to reach that. Where are you? Yeah, no. So I've got 3, that's not bad. 3, that one, and that one, cool. Alright, can I replicate this? Probably. Probably. It'll go in 3 or 2 days anyway, so... Alright. Okay. Because I'll want to log anyways. Not really interested in mining too much. I will start it, but it's not a top priority. But having the bookmark allows you to get exactly, because otherwise you're going to be a bit off each time. Why is that 0? It's annoying me. I've done something, I'm sure. Alright. And Major Freak is distant and happy. Got the bookmark. You've got the bookmark. You've got the bookmark. And where are you gonna go? Alright. I'm going to guess that's too far out of the way. What do you think? I'll just head to it, see how close I am to this guy. Easiest way to do it, I think. And it looks like that erstwhile buddy of mine has taken off. I've never seen him before. It's probably mined everything. Or probably not. Yeah. Oh yeah, left scraps. But ideally that's what you want. And plus the mishmash of ore is just a bit annoying, you know, when you're trying to switch between crystals, so rather not. But yeah, we'll see. I mean, ideally, if you're dealing with a mixed ore, just don't bother trying to get fancy with crystals. It's just not worth it. At least I've found. Alright. Off we go. So we're going to use this guy to tag the roids, and that should make it much easier. So, let's give everybody the ability to tag their own roids. And how you do that is you just create new squads. You also set free move, but it's usually easier to do it this way. Just drag everybody in a new squad. There we go. Take care of. And now everybody can tag. So, oh right, I got a hotkey for that now. 1, 2, 3. Got it set it to my, just not the number pad, but just the numbers. And 4 is A, I think. Oh. Bugger. Okay, so, oh right, I doubled up, didn't I? I think that's because I assumed that that asteroid was going to be the biggest. So, let's get back to my spot. As you can see, I've got cloak on F2 for all my characters, so I can just quickly cloak up if needed. Okay, so... oh right, I don't have the R scanner. I'm just assuming. I mean, the video's gonna show it. Well, I hope it started at the video at the proper time. But yeah, that's usually assumed that these are going to be bigger than the others when they're the base. Okay. So 1, 2, 3. So that's overlapped once, and I'm assuming I've got what, 2 to 3 each. And Major Freak is right there. How close is everybody? You are 11, so let's get everybody set up first, though. Are you? Just wait. Oh, crap. What did I do? Good thing I set a bookmark. Get back. Alright. Okay. So, you're going to be, so 1, 2, 3 is the first one, 4, 5, 6 is A, B, and C, and 7, 8, 9 is X, Y, Z, I believe. 7. Okay, so what do we got left? That's how you do, basically. Well, if you've got as many characters as I have, so I've got 1, 2... where are you? There, and what are you? Ooh, interesting. Cool. So I'm just gonna go straight for here. Charge. Yeah, that's basically how you divvy it up, and this will be the exact same composition for every single small NEISS anomaly, with the thing in the middle and everything. Alright, so we got 1. One's right there. And this is a good eyeball to do. Just gonna control space, and you can find another spot to hide, which is as far away as possible. I usually go straight up and that away. But being farthest away from this is probably the smartest thing to do, so we're just gonna go that away. How far are you? You are 16, range is 30? 32, so 16. we'll go 15 that way. There you go. That should take care of it. And you, are you following? No, you've stopped, right? Ah, bloody hell. It's 11. Alright, never mind. So where would I put you? Oh, right, it was in between these two, wasn't it? So above this and in between those, so that's close enough. Yeah, that's not bad. Pretty happy. And those are the two I haven't tagged, so I'll just use the 0 key. I've got it set to setting numbers, so 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. And then 5, right? Yeah, perfect. Okay, so that's it divvied up. Should I get that within range too? 4, 5. I should actually. But I kind of like the layout here. I don't know. It's always good to have 3 in range. It just seems to make sense, right? But we'll figure it out. I've lost my music, of course. So I don't know. That's the thinking, anyways. And then once you've got that set up, it's there we go. I'm not too far away. Now I am. So yeah, it's as far as possible away from the warp in. And more than... it's just perfect, you know? So I'm happy with that. And I've got 2 warp core stabs on me. And yeah, all I'm here for is... Oh yeah, pre-overheat this, so... We're going to hold down shift and you just press that and it clicks on the overheat. So yeah, pre-overheat it. I think if you cloak up, it'll turn off that. No, I don't think so. Yeah, see, it doesn't affect that. So yeah, just pre-overheat your burst jammer. It never works, but hey, at least it's something, right? Okay, so I don't use this to mine at all. I salvage drones to get rid of the wrecks that I loot. I've got a... Oh, I didn't bring along. I left it at home. Mobile tractor, but my Miasmos has the mobile tractor thing, so I'm just going to undock and get that over here. Just act like I'm just going to mine. I'm not going to follow through with it. I'm just going to start it. So yeah, it's pretty easy. You know, you make sure you've got your bookmarks for everybody. And that seems to be just around perfect, I think. I'd rather not be this close to this one, though. So I'm going to go this way a bit. Hopefully I won't get out of range of 5, 6. Good, cool, okay, I'm happy. Can I eyeball that in the future? I don't know. Looks like my guys are kind of in position. I'm going to have to look at the video and watch it real close. But it'll be this way. I'm sure I'll find a better way of doing it, of course. Just get 3 within range. Not too close to anything else, so you can cloak up easy. And, yeah. Alright, 10 temp. 2 days. There we go. Alright. Bookmark set up. On my way with the hauler. Now, I'm not sure if I have the proper, because I'll need, you know, warp core stabs on this sucker. But if they pointed me, they're usually gonna be able to bump me too. So, yeah. I've got one, that's as good. And then to get out, I don't have a micro warp drive, but it's just basically, I'll usually have another entity, aka computer, laptop. Pretend my wife's using the alpha account on that one to scout. Just sits there on the gate and watches the choke point. That's all you do. Yeah. Doesn't improve you getting anything, just helps you from it's just Intel. It's interesting, Intel will never actually increase the speed of what I'm doing, because if you're good enough like I am, I can probably get away with not. And besides, if the danger of having a scout on the high set gate, the choke point, is that you get overconfident and you forget about the wormholes. And there are 2 in here that I haven't scanned, and they could easily be a wormhole. Both of them to nullsec, or you know, a hostile a wormhole space. So you're always got danger right then. But it is a nice if you can do it, right? As long as it's not completely illegal. But yeah, the ULS talks about entities. You know, they can understand that there's no there is no, how do you say it? There is no way to tell who's at the other end of an IP address. And you've got you know, there could be 2 people playing using the same IP address. One a laptop, or all laptops, or who knows. I wouldn't suggest playing the game using multiple alpha accounts. It's a pretty silly way to play the game. If you're investing that much time into playing the game, just plex your account, or spend some money. I mean, honestly, a couple hours work will give you a month, you know, not even less, you know. I've got 3-month subscriptions, so it's worth it. But yeah, I mean, for peace of mind, yeah, if I had the option, I'd want somebody to stay on the gate, and it's horrible asking somebody to just sit there all day. If I could train my wife to do it, that'd be great. But yeah, I mean, CCP cannot guarantee it can detect if there's a human, or how many humans are playing the game at a certain location. So I think their idea that they worded it as entities means that they recognize that each different computer, like between a laptop and a PC, they say you cannot play alpha counts on whoops, went too far. You cannot play alpha counts on, I don't really need that one. Always remember to change your crystal. On a single entity, which means computer. Now, they're always changing it, I'm sure, but I think the main idea was they know that if you're playing with alpha accounts, you're going to be tempted to go with an Omega eventually. I used to have, like, some of these accounts used to be alpha, and then just, at some point, if you're managing all of these, you might as well invest a bit more and get the Omega so you can run it all on one computer. It's easier. I tend not to be able to use multiple computers. I'm not autistic. barely multitask. Alright, so I'll most likely warp here, and then I'll get it in a situation where I can use the tractor beam, but I'm not too close to the Porpoise. And I'll be a mobile tractor beam too. Alright, so anyways, let's get into mining mode. So first off, we need to switch to Loprite. Yeah, I think I owe somebody that, don't I? Alright, so X, Y, Z. Oh no, I'm being shot at. Boo-hoo. Alright. Inventory. Yeah, the trick is to eject. Get your mobile tractor unit to... Hey, you're shooting me. That's not fair. Okay, so I'll place you... You'll want it equidistant. You're not too far away from everybody. But close enough that you can quickly tractor. And that looks just about good enough. Give me a second. I need to bring up my tactical. Always good for using Q. That's a bit too far away. Maybe right about there, I think. It'll definitely be... I want to make as far away as this from this as possible, the warp in. Go, turn on this, make sure I have my, there we go, mobile tractor, and target my stuff. There we go, and probably forgotten to change crystals, I'm sure. Let's just check my crystals. That's probably Jaspit. You can usually tell by the color, but don't always check. You waste a lot of time doing that, so I don't like using crystals. Alright, I'll move this here. And that looks green, green, green. Good, no Jaspit. And we're in place, and we are mining. Get my inventory up. It's always good to have something in your inventory, cargo, so you're not sitting there looking at an empty cargo hold when you should be looking at your ore hold. That's another tip. Oh, and of course, bring up your directional scanner again. Now that you've got all your ore, selected. Oh. These are going to be really annoying. I'm just gonna, yeah, scan again. There we go. I've actually got the scan set to space, so I should be using space instead of that. Yeah, pro tip, use map freaking descan to spacebar. Any day of the week. I'll actually need to change my... Whee, that's not fair. There we go. Everybody's happy. Double check. Nope. There we go. Good. Alright, we are very happy. And this is a prospect, so it doesn't have droids, drones, sorry. I'm pretty sure I could tank that, but let's kill them because A, I won't be able to cloak up, so that's not good. I'll use... Oh, goblins might as well. Launch. It's always smart to put them into a group. Move drone into hogs. Light. And guard. I think it was rain. Yeah. There, off we go. So what we do is we want to start staggering this stuff, so it's going to jettison that. And how are we doing here? Yeah, it's far enough. How am I far enough from 25 kilometers? I want to be further, but everything tells me we want to be further. I'm just going to go that way a bit. Of course, I want to try to be equally far from all my mines. Okay, so that's jettisoned. 6, 4, 4. Good, good, good. Okay, I'm feeling better about this. I don't want to be too far away. Have my tractor not working, but it pulls pretty quick, like 1,000 meters per second. So, you know, 30 seconds drag. That's okay. I'm okay with that. Slow down here. Well, nah, it doesn't matter. I'm just gonna launch it and. There you go. And I will save location in 2 days. There we go. Cool. So let these get these hobgoblins back. Get my salvage drums out. Because the last thing you want to do is have wrecks all about. When you cloak up and nobody's seen you yet, they don't know what you're doing. So, salvage it. Wow, it's been way too long. Okay, Beowulf, open up the ore hold. Select that, open that up. There we go. And you just click loot on there, and loot on there. Excellent. Oopsie. My bad. There you go. I want to just set that at some point. But yeah, gonna be hard. It's hard to stagger with prospects. So it's just you just randomly jettison things every once in a while. Try not to do them all at once, or else you won't be able to cloak up. Jettison. Do. And after that, after you've got set up, it's basically you're watching the gates. I mean, they're watching the system. Keep an eye out. One of your guys is usually got the. I'll usually get my hauler up because I usually most see if there's another cosmic signature popping open. Usually indicated probably a wormhole, but there's no guarantee. It's usually smart to be able to probe everything down beforehand so you know for sure. But no, it's just basically you're keeping an eye on assuming both are wormholes and just acting accordingly. Anybody comes in, just hit all your guys and cloak up right away. That's the trick. 8, and I'll jettison this. Yeah, it's just basically, yeah, here. You try to stagger as much as possible and randomize it. It's the whole trick. And eventually you'll find, you know, if it'd be ideally if all your miners finished all their roids at the same time, that'd be great, but it's never going to work that way. So, see, these guys are returning, and it's safe to go return the drone bay, and I should really have put them in a group, but whatever. Ooh, I have infiltrators. Awesome. Now, find out who they're attacking. There we go. Oh, that's not good. Rimbah, so that'll be Major Freak. So, guard Major Freak. And I think they're going after, they will attack medium drones more often than not. Yeah, see? Light drones they tend to ignore, actually. You'd be surprised. But yeah, infiltrators kill things quick. Always important to scoop your ore. That way you can scoop your mobile tractor unit and cloak up if you need to. Well, duh. So I'm halfway full, as you can see, and it's taken quite a bit to get to this point. It's going to be rather difficult for a team like this to do this effectively. I'm starting to realize, because these holes fill up so much, so I think what's going to happen, I'll have to think about that, because I'd have to leave the tractor, and I'd be constantly going back and forth, and the tractor's always going to be in one spot, so if somebody jumps in on you, you're going to lose the tractor and the ore. So it's definitely not ideal, period. It would probably have to be a case of you just, once the hauler is full, you just cloak up and wait till the hauler gets back. It's probably gonna have to be that way, you know, unless you've got a lock on the system, and it's not worth it for nice. Yeah, just cloak up, because if you're actually after the mineral contents in this stuff, then yeah, just cloak up. Yeah, I think it's the safest way. Otherwise, you're going to have that mobile tractor unit constantly working, and your hauler constantly going back and forth. So it's always going to be a danger, and you're not always going to be there to scoop up your mobile tractor unit and act like, you know, oh, I'm not here, you know, because the trick is to be a hard target. That's to cloak up right away. Know you're going to be cloaking up right away, and let other people know that there's nothing vulnerable, there's not going to be anything worth going after. And that is the trick. It's not being seen, period. You're eventually going to be found out. It's just making yourself as hard a target as possible, so you're not an attractive target, because that's what brings them back. They'll eventually know who you are, what you do, what you're doing, what you prefer, and what you fly, and if they're lucky, what your fits are. And so it's not the ideal situation to expect you're going to be able to always do what you want to do. Like, I'd love to leave my mobile tractor unit and go back and forth. It's just, that would be dangerous. It would give somebody a target, and they'd find you an attractive target, and after they've got that idea in their brain, it's hard to knock them off that idea. So always make yourself an attractive target. Not by acting mean, but just not worth it. You're just going to cloak up, and you're going to have your eyes on the local system, and you're going to have a scout on the choke point, hopefully. And wormhole people tend to forget, so they're going to be new all the time. So it's definitely worth just cloaking up and just making sure that they know you're a hard target, and they'll just, you know, they'll just roll the hole or just go elsewhere, or, you know, if there's a really dangerous wormhole, then you're out of luck for mining. But that's the way the cookie crumbles. But mostly they're not. This, I think. What do you think? I'll have to jettison this almost right away too. Wait 30 seconds. Oop, and also never forget to turn your drones. There we go. I'll put this in medium. Yeah, the less time you have to dick around, the more time you have to look at local, you know? So important. So always group, so you're not dicking around like I am. And there's hotkeys to launch these too. Old habits. This is my salvage. This is my default. You cannot click here and go launch drones. It'll be random. What you do is select a hotkey, map a hotkey to it, and use the hotkey to launch. And this favorite will launch all the time, guaranteed. So I've forgotten which key I've mapped to. Is it F to engage? Yes, there we go. I'll launch, jettison that. Remember to turn back on my... So I lost a bit of productivity there. 6, 5, 8. I'll need to launch that next. Usually 30 seconds, right? Open this. And jettison that. So there's always a little window of vulnerability as you're waiting for the tractor to start dragging the jet can. There it goes. 4, 2. Yeah, see, they're staggered pretty well. Got a little bit of time before I need to jettison this. Bit more. So yeah, see. So I've got not much actually. I should jettison. Which one is it? I need to jettison this, so I'm going to jettison this. I'm not going to make it too, so... Yeah, see? So this is the problem right here, that you've got your mobile tractor unit, you can't get rid of it. So, what do you do in that case? Well, I think, do I have a tractor beam here? I don't. And I don't have a mobile tractor unit. So I think in the future what I'll do, return to Rimbah, what I'll do is get a tractor beam here so I can deal with the overflow. You know, because this is dangerous right here. I could scoop, but it'll be, you know, I can scoop right now. The mobile tractor unit, get it back in and head on to high sec. There we go. Head on off. I'll probably go to Aerodam through there, because Brar is the ice field. It doesn't really matter which direction I go. There you go. Off we go. And so there's a jet can out there. And what I'll want to do is 1, 2, 3, just turn off, cloak up. Never cloak up first, you'll lose your productivity for that cycle. So I'm pretty staggered mostly, and I've got this cargo container, which unfortunately is telling everybody what I'm doing. So having a mobile tractor unit on here will help you immensely deal with that situation. So yeah, that's what definitely do. It'll eventually fill up and you'll have to deal with it, but that's the plan. And of course a little bit better ore management, and I would have prevented myself from doing that, but derp. And of course I'll cloak up here. There we go. And yeah, everybody's cloaked up, and yeah, that's pretty much how I deal with it. The fits are Oops. A little bit of lag. And of course, I've got implants too. It's always critical. I'll bring those up as well. Hopefully I'm recording. Now, I think I've got enough leeway that these really don't matter, honestly, and the range, they don't matter at all, because it's not going to help me because I don't have the targeting range, so these are for other things, so it's not really important. This is the only thing that's going to affect it, and yeah, whatever. Of course, I've got my mining foreman mind link, so that helps a bit. But yeah, otherwise, yeah, I mean, it's pretty these are pretty generous fits, so I don't have anything tight, honestly. So yeah, there you go. And once I've dumped my ore, I'll just come straight back and hopefully bring Seneche a mobile tractor unit, and that's what I'll do. But yeah, once I get back, I'll just log off now. And go do other stuff. But thanks for watching. I'll try to be more active. My accounts are about to go unsubbed on a lot of these guys. I had a 6-month, and I'm debating just not bothering and just keeping my towers online, you know, fueled and for the clone services. I do really cheap clone services for people, so it's handy. I'll never put a core into them because I put it in before the patch. Hopefully they never demand it to be mandatory in all the upwells. That would suck. But yeah. See, poke my head in here so you can find a mobile tractor unit. Yeah, I can't think of anything else. You're not going to get a lot of ISK per hour doing this at all. It's just kind of fun. Not sure how much GNEISS is these days, but yeah, if you really want the ISK, mine Velser and Isaac. There is nothing wrong with that. ISK-wise, it's worth quite a bit now. Alrighty. Or hold, stack all. And I'll just dump it into loot. Oops, wrong one. Looty loot. I've probably got my loot. It's probably packed in there, isn't it? Yeah, but they all show up in the first row. Alright. And did I accidentally put in a mobile tractor unit in here? That'd be handy. Don't see one. Drat. And there's probably not one in here. Drat. Okay. Never mind. Okay, everybody's cloaked up. I'm just gonna log off. Can't log off safely, but whatever. Here. Off they go. just come back and get the ore. I don't know. I should have really worked off to a safe spot. Deep safe. Doo-doo-doo. Oops. Yeah, if there's an incursion, like this spot I've got is from an incursion. It should be an incursion, yeah. And it's quite far away from any celestial and much out of D-scan range. So yeah, yeah, definitely would recommend. It's probably a Care Bear, I guarantee, yeah. Yep, Care Bear 00 or Nullsucker that they've never, yeah, just meh. And out. Yeah, I'll just log off and that'll be it. Thanks for watching. I might subscribe. This is kind of fun. I do enjoy doing this, even though, you know, mining in high sec of elsewhere is, and GNEISS basically is more-esque for sure. But if you're into getting your own minerals, then, you know, it's kind of fun. But yeah, that's how you would basically do it. There's no other mining vessel you can really cloak up well and do it. So, yeah, as long as you can cloak up and use as much mining lasers as you can, and drones, I guess. You could use even frigates for this. Same kind of idea, you know? Same kind of methodology. Mobile tractor units are great, just do remember to scoop them, because they do appear in kill boards, and yeah. Yeah, when I log in again, it'll definitely be the hauler, because I'll also get it to the deep safe spot. You don't want to log somebody in and they'll just warp straight to the anomaly. That's not a good idea. Yeah, see, the cargo container appears on. Yeah, it's best to keep wrecks and cargo containers off, so when they warp to the anomaly, they're like, is he there or somewhere else, you know? So yeah, that's how it works. Grab this, go to the deep safe spot, and log off. Neener. And I'll warp to about 100. Sayonara. Yeah, yeah, it's just playing Star Sector and watching the election and all that stuff. Yeah, watching Trump lose again and again. Woohoo!